In the ever-spinning world of modern productivity, where hustle culture dominates social media feeds and the mantra rise and grind echoes through motivational videos, one might wonder how an ancient Roman emperor like Marcus Aurelius would perceive this relentless pursuit of success. As the last of the 5 good emperors and a stalwart practitioner of Stoicism, Marcus Aurelius left behind a treasury of wisdom in his Meditations, a work that transcends time and speaks to the core of human nature. Hustle culture, as we know it today, glorifies constant work, late nights, early mornings, and an almost obsessive commitment to professional growth and financial gain. It romanticizes the struggle, celebrating busyness as a badge of honor. Social media platforms overflow with quotes like "No days off and grind now, shine later," creating an atmosphere where overwork becomes a status symbol. But would Marcus Aurelius, a man who ruled one of history's greatest empires while contemplating the nature of virtue and self-discipline, endorse this way of life? At the heart of Stoicism lies a key principle: living in accordance with nature and understanding what is within our control. Marcus Aurelius repeatedly emphasized the importance of focusing on what one can govern, one's thoughts, actions, and responses, while letting go of external outcomes. In the context of hustle culture, this philosophy invites us to question whether the endless chase for success truly aligns with a life of purpose and balance. Are we pursuing goals that genuinely serve our higher selves, or are we trapped in a cycle of performative productivity? You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus wrote. If he were alive today, he might challenge the notion that success is measured solely by wealth, status, or the number of hours worked. Instead, he'd likely ask, are you in control of your mind amid the chaos of hustle culture? Are you pursuing a meaningful existence, or are you merely running on a hamster wheel of ambition? His philosophy reminds us that external achievements, no matter how dazzling, are ultimately fragile and fleeting. While modern hustle culture emphasizes productivity at all costs, Marcus Aurelius would remind us that time is a fleeting and invaluable resource. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. This powerful statement underscores the idea that purpose-driven action outweighs meaningless busyness. For Marcus, the goal was not to be perpetually occupied but to act with intention and integrity. True productivity, in his eyes, wasn't about cramming every moment with work, it was about dedicating one's efforts to worthy causes and virtuous deeds. Furthermore, Marcus Aurelius would likely critique the ego-driven aspects of hustle culture. Today, social media encourages a culture of performative success, highlight reels showcasing luxury lifestyles, milestone achievements, and the illusion of perpetual progress. The constant need to broadcast one's grind fosters a toxic sense of comparison, where restlessness and envy replace inner peace. Yet, Marcus was a fierce advocate of humility. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. His wisdom suggests that true fulfillment stems not from public accolades but from a quiet, internal sense of purpose. Another critical angle Marcus would bring to the discussion is the concept of rest and reflection. Hustle culture often vilifies rest, painting it as a sign of laziness or lack of ambition. But the Stoics, including Marcus, viewed rest as a vital component of a balanced life. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Taking time to pause, reflect, and recalibrate is not weakness, it is wisdom. Rest is not the enemy of progress, it is the foundation for sustainable growth. Marcus would argue that a tired mind cannot think clearly, and a restless soul cannot act justly. Moreover, Marcus Aurelius believed in the value of service and community. Hustle culture tends to spotlight individual achievements, often at the expense of collective well-being. The me-first mentality, fueled by the pursuit of personal gain, can isolate individuals from their communities. Marcus, however, saw life as an interconnected web. "What injures the hive, injures the bee," he wrote, emphasizing that personal success should not come at the cost of others. If he were to address the modern world, he'd likely advocate for a form of ambition that uplifts not just the self but the community as well. Success, in his view, would be measured by how much good one brings to others, not just how far one climbs alone. In rethinking hustle culture through the lens of Marcus Aurelius' Stoic philosophy, we arrive at a more grounded approach to ambition. It's not about working tirelessly for the sake of appearances or accumulating status symbols. It's about aligning your actions with your values, practicing self-discipline, embracing rest as a tool for growth, and measuring success by the quality of your character rather than the size of your portfolio. Marcus would encourage us to redefine what it means to hustle, to work with purpose, to balance ambition with reflection, and to pursue excellence without losing our humanity. So, if Marcus Aurelius were to sit across from us today, watching the whirlwind of hustle culture unfold, he'd likely offer a measured, timeless piece of advice. Pursue your goals, but do so with intention. Work hard, but not at the expense of your soul. And above all, remember that true success lies not in how much you do, but in how well and why you do it. In the end, Marcus Aurelius would remind us that life's purpose isn't to hustle endlessly, it's to live wisely, with virtue as our compass and balance as our guide. The pursuit of greatness means nothing if it costs you your peace of mind. True fulfillment comes not from grinding every hour of the day but from living a life of integrity, wisdom, and compassion. And that, according to Marcus Aurelius, is the ultimate victory over the noise of modern hustle culture. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.